You're Ilana.
And you're Sean.
And together we are the Down
Down
Under
Under
Cruises.
Cruises.
Welcome aboard, folks.
Welcome aboard.
Nice to have you here. Well,
Yes.
as the backdrop says, cruising isn't the best way to vacation.
Best way to vacation.
Well, we would say the best way to have a holiday. But
Holiday, yes.
Yeah, but
whatever.
But we're
Holiday's a vacation.
Yeah, but we're talking to the people that are the other side of the world. You know, across that pond, that little
that
pond.
little one, that little stretch of water there.
Yeah, that little stretch.
Well, you know what they say, a holiday's as good as
a change is as good as a holiday. Oscar,
a vacation is as good as a holiday.
There you go. Well, first in the chat, we've got Michael Ann. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here.
Michael Ann.
And she's done a double whammy, first in both channels.
Wow, she split herself in half.
How'd you manage to do that? Oh, anyway.
I hope it wasn't painful.
Yeah, I know. Danny was second.
Second, yes.
But who's counting?
Oh, who's third?
Oh, it must be us. Okay. Danny's the invisible fourth person as well.
You. Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. And the fifth. And Ilana!
Danny!
Oh, there we go.
Oh, Roxanne. Hello, Roxy.
Roxy. Let me
How many
say
days? I bet she knows precisely.
36 days. Let me
just
tell you.
A month and a bit.
Sean! Danny!
How exciting.
How excitement. G'day, Donna. How you going? Hey, Donna.
Coco.
Hey, Donna, are you keeping that young man healthy and safe?
Yes, and out of mischief.
Out of mischief. Well, the fact
he needs a lot of that.
Well, boy, the fact that they've got him tied down doing surgeries.
Oh, tied down. Oh.
Yeah, well, he likes it when they're tied down. Yeah. Roxanne! Yep. It's the best vacation, says Michael Ann, and she's right.
Reasons, Michael Ann. Why do you think it's
let's have some reasons.
Best way to vacation?
Tell us all. Why is it the best way to have a holiday?
Cheers.
Yeah, grudge-key.
Grudge-key.
What are you drinking then? Mocha?
I'm having, a beautiful mocha, frothy. I haven't put my teeth in. Frothy choccacino.
Ooh.
Mochaccino,
Mochaccino,
homemade.
All right. Now, Danny is saying that it is 20 days until...
20 moustache now.
Hang on. 20 days until she gets to see a big bro and soon-to-be sister-in-law.
Lovely.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, now Donna says he's still in the hospital. We know that. Maybe he will come home on Sunday.
Well, send our love.
Yeah, send our love,
Sending
please.
our love to him and his foot.
Yeah. All of the bits that are left.
And the rest of him.
Yeah, that's right. Michael Ann is saying everything is right there. You don't have to travel from one place to another. The ship does it for you.
This is true.
Yeah, the only exception to that rule is you have to travel from your cabin to the food.
Oh no!
Yeah,
such hard work.
I know.
It does, but by day,
highly stressful.
By about the third last day, it gets.
G'day, Valhalla. How are you? Nice to have you here. Well,
can I just say, my issue with cruising is your clothes tend to shrink.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know what it is. Must be the sea air or something.
Must be. Okay. We are. I hope you can hear us, but I've got the wheel of death running here temporarily.
It could be our weather. We are experiencing. We might have another mini hurricane like we had last week.
Yeah, the weather is shocking. I want to tell you something, folks. We're currently sitting on 11 degrees C, but it feels like 2 with 68% humidity. Well, that's been because we've been having rain all day.
Don't know what's happening with our weather because we had beautiful sunny days leading into September. We thought spring would be brilliant.
Yep.
And we had that mini hurricane winds, didn't we?
Yep.
About 10 days ago last week, and it's just been really miserable.
Roxanne is saying getting past today, being hard 2 years today, Dad and hubby.
I saw that on Facebook. Roxy was sending out our best wishes,
absolutely,
and wishing you a long life.
Yeah, absolutely. Long life. Well, that's our tradition.
It is, and you have many, I'm sure,
many great
happy
memories.
memories.
Yeah. Danny, prayers for Ross. Valhalla saying it was a great day today.
Lovely. Fantastic.
That's awesome. Michael Ann's favourite, room service.
I don't think we've ever had room service.
Yes, we have.
Oh,
we have.
We have breakfast.
On each one, we've had at least one room service.
Have we?
Whether it's been breakfast, or breakfast.
We've had one.
No, we haven't.
Right.
On the Golden.
So it's like the Rocks.
No.
I've been to the Rocks and I don't remember.
On the Golden.
On the Golden we had.
And also on the Sun.
Oh, okay. We've had 2 room breakfasts, yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, that's right. We had to sit out and with all our dishes out on that little round table on the balcony.
It was awesome.
It was awesome.
It was beautiful. Watch the world go by and eat breakfast.
Oh, beautiful.
What a way to go.
Still and gorgeous. Yep. Yes.
G'day, Liz.
Oh, hello, Liz.
Thank you. Just almost bedtime, but popping in.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. I don't know how you managed to hold it together, but seriously, that last Match Game Live was just Match Game Live. Seriously.
Honestly, it is a laugh.
Danny having a giggle there, and Liz is saying g'day to Michael Ann and Donna.
Oh, please don't scream in my ear.
I'm
waiting for it.
Scott! How you going, buddy? We can hear you. Yeah, I know you can.
Good.
Awesome. We just had a mild mental issue with it. My computer had decided to go into the
to overdrive.
Overdrive bit,
it didn't go warp speed at all.
Yeah, no, it went
opposite
plane speed. Only taking stretchy clothes is Michael Ann. So Michael Ann, the budgie smugglers don't stretch. So I suggest don't take the budgie smugglers.
No, they leave very little to the imagination.
Extremely little. G'day, Ryan. How you going, buddy? Folks, we're talking about cruising. Is it the best way to have a vacation? And also give us your reasons why.
Loud and clear.
Oh, good. That's awesome.
I find I apparently need to shout a bit.
Pardon? Michael Ann saying g'day. Scott is saying g'day to Danny. Danny's got hearts for Roxanne. Yes, we really do feel it.
Yes.
G'day, Ryan. The adventures. I'm going to change this. I'm going to change this. The mad adventures of traveling, Mike. Yeah. Not just plain traveling.
G'day, Mike.
G'day, Mike. How you going, mate? How they hanging? People saying g'day to Mike, which is awesome. I'm just going to flick straight through these because we've got a bucket load in there.
Can I just say, just going back to that, sorry, I've just seen someone pop in who we haven't seen for a very long time.
Yep, we'll get there in a minute.
I'm smiling.
Support from both channels. Yep. You were going to say before you got so rudely interrupted.
Cruising is great. I love cruising. However, I also love to fly somewhere and spend time in a destination. The thing about cruising is you get a taste.
Yes.
A quick little short taste of a place.
Absolutely.
And then you can think, I'd like to go back.
Absolutely.
And see that properly, or, well, I want to say properly, but spend more time there. It piques your interest.
But it is.
So cruising's more tasting of little...
It is the brochure of the world, is what I reckon.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. A travel brochure, yes. Yeah. Yes.
How are you, Kathy? Welcome aboard. Nice to see you here. And yes, long time no see.
It has been a while. Hope you're doing well.
Yes, we've missed you.
We were actually mentioning you between us.
Yeah, we were.
A little while ago.
Yeah. You must have...
For some reason, I don't know.
You must have been listening. Danny is saying she has a picture of Greg and Michelle wearing the goggly glasses.
Okay.
Don't know what they could see through those. G'day. People saying g'day, which is awesome. I'm just flicking through the g'days really quickly because there are still quite a few there in the chat. You get plenty of time to say g'day to Scott. I mean, seriously. Okay, Mike. Say flying to the States and spending some time there, traveling around, Ilana?
Well, we would love to have that time. Mike, believe us, that we would love to go back and actually spend time traveling.
Well, we are going back, but
I know it's the
travel
time. I wish you weren't so far away. It's not us being far away. It's you guys being far away.
It's all your fault.
It's 2 and a bit days there and back, and jet lag is a real problem because you have to.
I don't know why it's a problem for you. I sleep on the job.
You do. Well, I came back and unbeknownst to me, I had glandular fever when I got back last time from the States.
Glandular fever?
Remember, I thought I had ongoing jet lag that went on and had blood tests and I had glandular fever. Anyway.
Well, you didn't give it. Yeah, okay. You didn't give it to me.
No. Anyway.
Didn't they call that the kissing disease?
Yes, don't.
That's what I said. You didn't give it to me.
No,
so who are you kissing?
Because I had it years ago. I had the virus in me. It's like lots of other things, like shingles. It lingers. You can have the virus and not know it.
Yeah.
Yes, I was the captain and
the captain and you.
It was those Tim Tams that I gave him.
I'm wondering whether it was the captain and you, or whether it was what's his name, the Cookie. Whether it was Cookie and you.
Oh, don't spread rumours.
Danny's having a giggle there. She's right on the ball, that girl. Michael Ann is saying she picked up the McNasty after the Horizon.
Yeah, I remember, yes. That was not nice either.
No.
We have been very lucky to have escaped norovirus on a cruise.
Yes, we have.
That took out a lot of people.
Yeah, it did.
And and the nasty.
But that's because we actually take care of ourselves. I mean, in many ways, we came on board the Horizon having just had
we planned the booster about 4 to 5 weeks before.
Yep. And then we had and then also there were a lot of people with norovirus, so we were just washing hands.
That was on the Sun Princess.
Yeah, that was
the Nora.
Giggles. Liz is having a giggle fit. No, Scott's having a giggle fit, which is #giggle fit. G'day, Marjorie. Welcome aboard. Marjorie. Nice to have you here. Marjorie, we are, I'll tell you exactly how far away we are. We are 441 days away from meeting you.
Are you counting?
No. I mean,
are
yes.
You packed?
Well, I'm packed.
Sorry. It's only a matter of putting a budgie smuggler into the Ziploc bag.
Well, I'm packed already. The Ziploc bag is ready, rocking and ready. I just have to check my passport. I want to make sure I've got the right dates.
You should be fine. Didn't you get you've had a new one not that long ago?
Yeah, but I just want to confirm for myself.
It's a 12-year passport, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Oh. Mike from Beach Please called Danny D.
Called
her Danny Dam. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because of the things that you say sometimes. Danny, you know. Danny's one of the better stirrers.
Oh, no, she is actually.
Hmm.
So, cruising, great vacation. Yes, indeed it is.
All right.
You can choose to relax and do nothing.
Yep.
You can choose to just join in absolutely everything.
Yep.
And Yahoo the night away.
Yep.
And pick and choose to get off the ship if you want to.
All right, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
I'm getting you to compare not the cruise lines,
yes,
but the ships,
yes,
and the cruises that we had in the same cruise line.
Okay.
So we did the Golden and we did the Sun.
Yes. And we've done the Grand.
Yes. How would you compare the experience on the Grand compared to the other two? Because the other two were pre-COVID and they were just us. And the Grand was post-COVID.
Or with other people or with
us. It was
yeah,
with other people.
And that was a really short one for us too. It was only, 3 days, 3 nights which is because we had 14 and 15-day cruises on the other two.
That's right.
Which is quite normal down here.
Hell yeah, says Marjorie.
Yeah, she's counting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because the Golden was our first cruise.
Yeah, that was our...
And it was our honeymoon, our pre-wedding honeymoon cruise.
Our virgin popper,
yeah. That was more just a bit of an eye opener. Just the whole experience of it I found quite overwhelming. There were great people on board. And we had that great fellow, the Scottish fellow, playing the piano, and
he was good.
He was amazing, and he just created a great atmosphere.
Yeah.
So we were there every night.
Yep.
I think that was just more.
But I'm thinking
just an overwhelming experience. I think just thinking, wow, it was pretty, because we had no preconception at all. I didn't.
No, I had no idea.
Because we weren't planning to cruise.
Yeah.
We were planning to...
It was a one-time affair.
To go to Thailand or Bali or something. We just found that the best way to vacation is to cruise in terms of being cost-effective, really. That's what put us onto a cruise. Little did we know how much we would love it.
Yeah, how much fun we'd have.
Yes.
But then looking at...
put me on the spot. I don't really know. What do you think?
Well, I looked at it and I went, the other two were just us, and the third one was spending time with mum and dad, helping them grow their experience, because it was the first cruise for both of them.
Yes. G'day, Amy.
G'day, Amy. How you going? Nice to have you here. Hey, Amy, 36 days. I'm not saying any more. 36 days. Yeah, it was our first experience with Virgin Cruises, showing them, and I guess we did actually spend, rather than be vacationing, we did spend time working, so to speak, helping,
showing them
the ropes,
where to go, and how you find out things, and looking at the Princess Patter and deciding what you want to do and whatever. Yeah. Showing them around the ship.
Yep.
Because they found the ship huge. They were like,
they did. Yeah, they couldn't believe it.
Got to the port. Yeah.
Yeah. And then again, my sister, who's cruised before.
Oh, she was just having her own.
She was just in her own space.
Yeah.
So that was good from that point of view. But I think we spent a lot more time with mum and dad, getting them acclimatized and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Well, we didn't go on it to have a vacation. Really.
No.
It was just a mini break from
the work,
from the grind of everyday work. Just stepping out of the business for a couple of days. And being in Sydney was also very exciting, because Sydney is beautiful, saying, and visiting friends there.
Now I have
the rocks again.
I have to ask Amy a very important question.
Okay, you do that.
Amy, how did you enjoy the brown Tim Tams as opposed to the blue ones? No, the Tim Tams themselves are not coloured. It's the packaging.
One's a double coat, isn't it?
It is.
More chocolate, the merrier.
Correct. Well, that's what
my mantra.
Yeah.
My coffee.
Yeah. I only whenever I look at chocolate, I put on weight anyway. I don't have to actually eat it. I just look at it.
Same with me, but I don't care.
Yum. Okay, so we're discussing cruising. Is it the best way to vacation? And if so, why? And if not, why? Okay, so again, my cruise, my best all-time cruise was the Grand, because it was the last time with mum and dad together.
Well, you got fabulous memories.
Yeah,
it gave your mum and dad a lot of pleasure.
G'day, James. How you going, buddy?
G'day, James.
441 days, mate, before we get to meet. Amy said it tastes the same.
Yeah, I didn't really find much difference with the Tim Tams, to be honest.
No. I have to figure out why Nightbot is putting its 2 cent words.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I'll fix that in a second.
Don't worry, James.
Amy is saying g'day to Scott, and you might want to check out Nightbot. Just got warned for saying hi to you. Okay, I don't know why Nightbot is on.
Just because he used up a case.
No, let me have a look. Oh, I won't do that now, folks.
Yeah.
Folks, I'm going to ask you, please ignore the Nightbot. I do not understand why it is actually operating.
James, take no offence at it, please.
Yes, please.
It's not us. We're not complaining.
No, we're not complaining. We're happy you're around. I need to go into the background and figure out what's going on there. Danny is saying her favourite trips are when she gets to see her big bro and soon-to-be sister-in-law.
That's nice.
Yep, that's going to be good. Okay, so let me do this.
Horizon was great.
Horizon was
that was a lovely.
It was
a
an awesome
vacation
cruise.
for us
Yeah, it was.
We felt, because we stepped on an international flight, which is always exciting.
Yep.
Already when you get to the airport, there's just something special about it, isn't it? It's just really exciting.
Yeah.
And just, getting away. It was very quick, though.
Yeah, it was.
And I know our next one is going to be, I think, even quicker, shorter time, but it's always great.
Yep. Okay, so let's just finish that off. Okay, so we shouldn't have Nightbot operating any further. I think I've just killed it off. So there we go. So don't stress anybody. Nightbot should not be working. I have not set it up properly. I was doing a test at one point, so I need to sort it out before we do anything. Before it actually becomes live. I don't understand it, to be honest. I'm busy learning it. I use, at the moment, I use Stream Elements, and I'm just comparing the two. Michael Ann saying good day to Amy. Hey, Amy, you're going to be seeing each other in 36 days, but who's counting?
Amy, has the little animal in the cocktail, has that been revealed? That hidden animal? I was going to have a guess. I might be a little bit behind with the news.
Mm-hmm. Good question.
I was going to say a wombat, but then I couldn't imagine a cocktail with trying to work out what a wombat cocktail would be.
Yes, Danny, you are quite correct. Nightbot is drunk.
Okay.
And Scott's having a good old giggle there. So, like I say, for me, the most favourite one was the Grand. The aftermath after that wasn't exciting. But hey, it is what it is. Amy is saying, yes, it's a kangaroo.
Okay.
I'll send a picture to Ma.
Oh.
I shall pass it on. Now, Amy, how are the new drinks going? G'day, Stream Elements. We'd like to thank all of you who donated to Helping Hands for Cruising. Please continue to give so that we can have more recipients joining us on our next cruises.
I would like to see a tawny frog mouth cocktail.
Yep. Now, Scott is threatening that he's going to Hawaii in 3 days via cruise ship, Sean and Ilana. Now, let me say this.
Oh, okay. Is that a hint at something?
Scott, let me say, you are going to Hawaii via cruise ship. Mm-hmm. That means you are only 20 days away from Australia. So, mate.
By ship, anyway.
Exactly, by ship. So get your butt down here or else.
Actually, that reminds me, when we were flying back home, because we flew in New Zealand, well, naturally across the Pacific.
Yep.
And it felt like we had been flying for like 24 hours. Yeah. And when we looked at the map, we were only over Hawaii.
That's
right. It was like we had another 14 hours.
Well, technically speaking, it was almost correct, because when we crossed the date line,
yes,
it was the day before the day after, thinking about tomorrow, maybe, perhaps.
The flight is horrendous, I've got to say. Honestly. That's what I'm not looking. I mean, I am looking forward, but I'm not looking forward. Scott's
saying that he'll be sending pics, and he's laughing at me. He's laughing at the fact that I say it's only 20 days away from Australia.
That's true.
Seriously. All right, Scott, what's the cruise ship and what's the line? Danny's saying awesome.
That'd be nice, Scott. Beautiful.
Yeah.
I want to go to Tahiti is where I want to go.
Well, you know what we should do? We should do a Trans-Pacific.
I would love to do a Trans-Pacific. Love it. We have to retire first to take that time.
Mike
Or
is saying
Wintex Lotto, sorry.
he hasn't seen anything from Nightbot.
Since. No.
Yep.
Okay.
Awesome.
So
Thank you for that,
put
Mike.
Nightbot to bed.
I put it to sleep. Thank you, Amy. I'll have a look. I shall have a look.
Oh. There's a roux on my glass.
Yes, love.
Ooh.
His name is Kanga. His surname is Roo. Put it together, it's kangaroo.
Very nice.
Yeah, so now, somebody made a comment on one of the, I was looking at Scott, that couple, your favorite couple. I was watching one of their shorts, and I can tell you, I didn't realize I needed a favorite couple, but they are my favorite couple. Yeah. So I was actually watching one of their shorts, and one of their shorts was the worst day of a cruise. Now, I know we've all had the same feeling that the worst day of a cruise is the last day. But I always look at that day as a day of mixed emotions. Yes, it is the last day of this cruise, but the benefit is that it forces me to book another cruise. So
this is true.
So I've got a couple of ideas in mind, which I'll talk to you about a little later on. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, one of them is Down Under.
I'm intrigued. I love being intrigued.
Scott is saying they're amazing. Their vlogs are way informative and he loves them. Agreed. They are nice. I've been watching their stuff and I actually, truth be known, I spoke to them earlier on. Hey, Mobile Mike. Yeah, Mike is very mobile. And g'day to James. Yep. So, yeah. So, and the good news is cruising in Australia is kind of like hotting up right now.
Is it?
Well, at the moment, it's P&O that are sailing around out of Sydney and Brisbane. They're doing their things. Look, you get people with mixed statements. My business partner has just come back from a P&O cruise.
That's the second one in about the space of about 3 months on the same ship.
Yep.
And they said since the announcement that it's going now to Carnival, that the staff morale has dropped a lot on that cruise since even 3 months ago.
Yeah, but the key thing that he was saying, and you've got to bear in mind where this is coming from, he is a Royal Caribbean cruiser and he enjoys sailing on Royal Caribbean.
Yeah.
So whenever you get the likes of P&O, which is kind of like the bottom of the rung, it's kind of like the
what's your words?
Well, what's the one that goes to the Bahamas? The
Margaritaville.
Margaritaville. It's kind of like the Margaritaville compared to the.
Oh. Do you think so?
You don't think that P&O is sort of like the bottom end of the run compared to,
well, it's the only thing we have in terms of our own cruising, and considering
in terms of Australian cruising, but Carnival's cruising here and Norwegian and the celebrity ships. So we're comparing.
Okay.
You want to compare apples with apples.
It's all right. It's probably yes. All right.
Oh, thank you, Michael Ann. But you know what? You didn't say goodbye. You said, "See you. We'll see you next time."
It was really, very difficult to say goodbye.
Danny is saying that's why she's always sad when she leaves her bro and sis-in-law and their dogs, because she always has fun and she knows she'll see them again, and we talk a lot, and that's great.
I think we were blubbering when we met people, and we were blubbering when we left. Said goodbye.
Yeah. I think, but for some people, we were blubbering before we met them because we didn't know what to expect. No, I'm joking. G'day, Ross. How you doing? How's your toe? Hope you're feeling better, my friend. Hey, Ross from Scott. And Danny is saying to Ross, hope you're feeling a little better. You need to be feeling a lot better, not just a little. G'day from James. Yes. So, you're going to say?
I'm sorry. No. You were talking about P&O.
Yeah. So P&O is
Yeah.
actually the bottom of the rung, and they admit that
Okay.
they're bottom of the rung.
Well, it's affordable for many people. It's Aussie cruising. People go and just want to,
Danny, we needed
dare I say
more.
it, have a good time, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know.
Bit of
Yeah,
you know,
the alcoholic inducement.
as
Danny,
Aussies like to do.
let me say this: we needed more than a mop to clean up the mess, because we could have filled a swimming pool with all the tears. Well, we did. My cousin's swimming pool we filled just before we had to have a swim.
Yes, Mike swam in it too.
Yeah, Mike did. I'm not going to say any more, because then we had to fill it again after.
And
no,
we had John and Nancy.
Yeah,
in there as
yeah,
well.
that's right. Everybody was in there. It was good fun. It was good fun. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna put on Amy's next video, because I think Amy.
Are there still? Is there still availability,
Yeah,
Amy,
still,
for
yeah.
people still want to do a last minute booking?
Let's have a look. Yes, it's currently sold out.
Oh.
What a way to go traveling on a cruise that's sold. Roxy, I don't think you understand just how much fun you're going to have now with a sold out cruise. Seriously. That's what we need to do with all the other cruises too, is sell them all out, which means we've got this one up in the books coming up shortly.
Yes.
Have you been dreaming of an Alaskan cruise? Or maybe you've taken one before and you just can't wait to go again. If so, the Helping Hands for Cruising Group Cruise is just the cruise for you. June 15th through June 22nd, 2025, you will set sail on the magnificent Norwegian Encore. This amazing group cruise will take you to Juneau, Skagway, a majestic cruise through Glacier Bay, Ketchikan, a stop in Victoria, British Columbia before arriving back in Seattle. Contact Bruce at ocean2oceantravel.com today to find out how you can be a part of this fantastic group cruise to Alaska. This is one you definitely don't want to miss.
Wow.
Yep, it's on our bucket list.
Yes, I have currently friends on the Sapphire Princess from here in Alaska, and the photos are just amazing.
Well, Ross put up some awesome photos. And
he did.
Yeah.
They've been, pretty spectacular.
Roxy's going to have fun.
Oh,
we know you are.
Indeed.
We know you are.
Yep.
So, the key thing, folks, is get on board a cruise ship and have some fun. Just enjoy. I reckon it is the best way to vacate, because you know what?
Beautiful sea air.
Yeah, you just...
makes you feel good.
And the other thing is, and this is the negative of a land cruise or a land vacation. You get to a location, you empty out your suitcase, or you're living in a suitcase. You get on board a cruise ship, you unpack. The ship goes from place to place. You have fun in the sun, do what you want, and then, okay, you got to pack the night before you leave the cruise ship, but...
As you do on a land. Well, it depends. If you might go to a resort and spend like 2 weeks at a resort somewhere.
but you're
you
going to
unpack once. It's if you're traveling, like going from place to place. Yes, like
but that
what I
is
did through Europe back in your backpacking days, where you take the Eurail through Europe to different countries. You're constantly packing and unpacking and packing and unpacking.
But the problem with by my reckoning, if you're going to a resort, what variation is there?
Well, I'm not trying to convince people. I'm just saying it's very similar.
No, I'm just saying.
You have the opportunity of hiring a car or going on a land tour,
which means more expense.
But
whereas on the cruise ship, you're going from location to location. It's part of your fare. You jump off, you have a look, you jump back on.
Yes. Okay. But you're still spending money going on you have to pay for an excursion.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But you also don't have to pay for the excursion.
And what are you going to do?
Depending on the site, you can go out there and walk around the town.
Yeah,
or jump on a hop-on, hop-off bus.
If there is one, yes. That's a cheap way of seeing a place.
Yep.
I always recommend a hop-on, hop-off bus. Mm.
Well, I'm going to talk about this one over here.
Let's talk about another upcoming cruise.
This upcoming cruise is going to be... it's going to be an amazing one because it's going to be... Oh, all right, okay. Oh, stop it. All right, okay, here we go. Thank you,
Seal
Scott.
clipping.
Thank you so much for putting
Amazing.
that
Yes,
video together.
yes.
That was awesome. And we're so looking
Beautiful.
forward to that cruise, because I'll tell you why, and this is the most important part of the cruise. It's James Cadenese's birthday party.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a place to celebrate.
His 23rd birthday party. Yeah.
Wonderful.
I'm sorry, James. I know you're a bit older, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Mike is saying it would have been his as well.
Well,
Stranger things could happen. Stranger things could happen. 71. I thought you were saying, well, okay. I'm sorry, James. I mistook it. Mike's birthday is, it leaves the 29th on Mike's birthday. Mike's birthday is the 30th.
So first sea day would have been a celebration.
Well, it's going to be a celebration anyway, because that particular cruise
will be just one big celebration.
It is one huge, And you know who else is going on that cruise with us?
Who?
Scott, the controversial cruiser.
Oh, we're going to be controversial.
He's always been controversial, let me tell you.
It's going to be fun.
The controversy is, or the controversial bit will be, whether or not he brings his captain's cap or not.
There might be a fisticuffs on the bridge.
Oh my gosh.
Get out of elbowing. Get out of my way. I'm the captain.
Well, wait a minute.
We need another captain.
Yes.
There's a couple of other captains.
There are, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And Scott can't wait. Well,
no,
look, you know what?
either.
Neither can we, because at the end of the day, we're going to have the most amazing time. And of course,
he's got his shoe ready.
Of course, you will be joining me in a shoey, won't you, Scott? Yep.
You are still young, James.
James,
Indeed,
you've always been young, my friend.
It's just a number in your head.
Yep. Just like I'm stuck on 21.
You're forever young.
Yeah, that's a good song then. Danny's saying she gets to meet Greg and Michelle next year, and maybe Sherry from the Destination Fun and Darian.
Lucky you.
Yeah, well, you know.
Darian we've met, so that's nice.
Yeah, Darian we've met. The other two, well, I'd love to catch up with all of them.
Yes,
you know,
indeed.
And we could well and truly make Sherry feel like her rightful place, that being the captain. Okay. So, what can I say? I mean, it's for us, cruising is, well, for me anyway, cruising is the best time for me, because I can actually relax. I can get involved with work if I need to. I can meet with people. I can have fun. And more importantly, I can give somebody else the opportunity of coming on board a cruise with us that has never had that opportunity.
That's true. Can I just say that, we have met the most interesting people on cruises where, you just sit down and you talk to people you're sitting next to.
Yeah.
Whether it be, in the piazza or outside or next to you in the theatre while you're waiting for the show to start.
Yeah.
Or dining if you're sharing tables. And you meet incredibly interesting people.
Do you remember that first invite to dinner we had with that the American doctor who was traveling on his own, and he had put together a group of people, and they were at various stages of their marriage.
Yes.
The newlyweds.
Oh, hang on, was that the first night?
No, it was.
It was our first time that we had dined with him. I think
he
invited us.
He invited us
specifically.
Yeah.
We met him randomly because he said it out.
Right.
We at that stage decided that we would happy to share a table with 8 or 10 people, and it was an American who was travelling by himself.
Yep.
And he invited us to dinner like the second or third night in.
Yep.
And he had collected people that he had met at the dinner table the other 2 nights.
Absolutely.
And they were all couples at different various stages of married life. Yes.
Yep. Danny.
It's interesting.
Marjorie is saying her savings account is blowing up. That's half the thing. And Danny is saying when she's in Orlando next year for her conference, that's where she's going to meet up with them. Well,
yes. What did you want to say about it?
The funny thing for me was us trying to talk about the wedding that we'd had that was going to be in 3 months later.
That we hadn't had yet.
Yes. Yeah, that's right.
What was your dress? What was my dress like?
Oh, that was
what
funny.
was it like? So I think we've told that story many times.
Yeah.
And then he said, when he was going to Melbourne.
Yes.
And I was at so-and-so, I'm going to be at so-and-so hotel. And I rang and catch up. And when I rang the hotel and left a message, never heard from him.
Yeah. Marjorie saying to Danny, hope you have fun in Disney World in 2025. I think she's doing a lot more than just Disney World. Lots of time with family. Okay, so essentially, folks, we've spoken about our cruising and whether or not it's a vacation for us. Let's hear from you guys. Let's hear about some of your fun bits. Because we know it's going to be, cruising is the way to go. Just who's emptying out our bank balances these days? The cruise ships or the airlines?
We've been following a couple. They're called Living Phase 2, and they're on is it the Serenade of the Seas? Or the
the Serenade of the Seas.
Doing the Ultimate World Cruise, and that would be a fantastic thing to do, wouldn't it?
9 months.
9 months. Oh my goodness! But
hang on, you complain that you're spending 24 hours a day with me.
Well, over 9 months I could escape. I'm sure I'd find somewhere. Find me curled up in a tender. Oh, sorry, a water shuttle.
Water shuttle. Yeah, right. I feel so loved.
Sleep on the Lido deck.
Yep. Danny's laughing at you. Well, she's laughing with you. Michael Ann is saying she watched some of that one. Would be cool to cruise on that.
Oh, I really love that couple. I think they give a really great insight into the places. Just brief glimpses.
And they took us past my home country.
Yes.
And surprisingly enough, they found that they really enjoyed it.
But you said, they went to Cape Town, though.
Yeah, they went to Cape Town.
You said Cape Town is beautiful.
Yeah, it is. It is beautiful. And well, it is what it is, folks.
But you see it you only see rose-coloured glasses tourist.
Correct, that's true.
You're there for a day.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't see, it's like when people go to Fiji and they see when they get off the ship at Suva and they say it's a dump.
Yep.
But you have to experience Fiji by going outside.
Absolutely.
Of the towns.
Actually, I quite liked Fiji when we were there. I liked Suva. I liked the experience.
It's changed, but I'm an adult now. I see it differently now.
Except for the guy that tried to
with the wooden, with the carving.
Yeah,
but that's everywhere. You have to be really careful.
It was easy. I just turned and walked away. He wasn't happy.
Yeah, make us buy something because he wanted to know Sean's name. He picked up a wooden carving to try and sell to us. And then he was saying, oh, what's your name? Because he was going to start carving it. And then we would have to buy it. We sort of cottoned on, didn't we, pretty quickly?
Yeah, we did. James, you're living dangerously, my friend. Try to spend 24 hours with Cindy. Did I say that? Yeah, you did. You're living very dangerously. I won't tell Cindy if you don't. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, you're going out there, you're experiencing the world, and the world is a beautiful place. Okay, let me clarify that. The world is a beautiful place. It's just the people in it at some point that cause issues.
This is true.
And what can I say? Where there are places around the world that are currently being shut off because of wars and so forth. But at the end of the day, we do the best and we enjoy what we can, and spread as much love as we possibly can. And we want to get more and more people on board cruise ships enjoying what we're enjoying, because I think, we can open people's eyes. I mean...
Oh, and minds, and just expand your horizon, literally and figuratively.
I mean, I'm really, really excited at the opportunity that Roxy's going to get when she goes on her cruise. Because if you think about it, not only Kenny, but James and Cindy and Scott and Amber all had their eyes opened at other opportunities, at other things around the world that are exquisite and different to what we know, but as a learning curve. So that's what I'm excited about, the opportunity for people to grow and learn. Scott is saying that hopefully we'll see you in Jimmy's next week, mate. I have to run to dinner. Enjoy
your dinner.
And if you're there, we'll see you then. Thank you for popping in, Scott. Thank you very much, buddy. And James is saying so true. Well, folks, we're coming up almost to the hour. For us, we've got Helping Hands. We'll be doing a Helping Hands. Will be doing. Hang on, Marjorie is saying, "I'm willing to carry the band's equipment for free. I'm a proud full-time groupie."
Good on you.
And we're really excited to have you on board for that. But as I was saying, Helping Hands will be doing their normal live on Tuesday night, our time, 6 a.m. for those across the pond, on Tuesday morning, and where you'll be chatting with Shauna and talking about all the good things about Helping Hands for cruising. Then on Wednesday, I'll be hopefully chatting with Jimmy on the Cup of Joe live, and next week we've got we've got a group of people that are going to be joining us.
See what happens, eh?
Yeah, we'll see how we go. Love to Scott and everybody else. Folks, we'd like to thank you for popping in.
Nice to see
Wishing
you all.
you an awesome weekend, even though it is Friday the 13th for those of you across the pond.
We survived.
Yeah. It is Saturday the 14th, so we can handle it. You can too. So, folks, take care. Have a great weekend, and we will catch up with you later.
See you later.